Good morning, everybody. Welcome again to the Ground Grown Podcast X Central Ground CrossFit for 17.5, the final week of the Open. We have your tips and strategies with just myself today, no other coach with me. And as expected by most people, we've got your double unders with your jump rope, everybody's favorite whip, and we've got thrusters with a barbell. Thank God it's the barbell, not the dumbbell this week. Thank you, Dave Castro. Anyways, there's really not much in terms of strategy. It is a couplet. It is a flat out workout. So a lot of it has to do with approach, right? First and foremost, we know for a fact that it is a 40-minute time cap. But what a lot of people don't realize is it's actually a very short workout if you are proficient with both movements, okay? That means that you don't want to come into this workout cold. Spend an ample amount of time actually preparing your engine for something that is relatively short, either 10 minutes and below if you're good at both movements, 15 minutes or below if you're somewhat just kind of efficient with it, and if you're sort of struggling, we're looking at a 20-minute time cap realistically for you. To be honest, and let's be nice to our judges and our coaches, anything more than 20 minutes, you should probably be doing the scaled version, okay? All right, so a couple of quick tips and tips. So that's your warm-up strategy. For your mobility, a couple of muscles that will hurt on this one. Your calf muscles from those double unders. Your hip flexors from your thrusters. Your quads from both movements, and a little bit of your shoulders just from the press outs of the thrusters. Those are 90 repetitions after all. So think Fran times 2 without the pull-ups, right? So those will be your 4 focal points. However, one thing that we want to recommend for you guys is really opening up that rack position, right? So really get this nice rack position to open up, because if you're doing thrusters at heavy volumes, the tendency is you might either loosen up your grip or over grip, and that's going to give out your forearms, which will give you a harder time on the double unders, right? Play them by feel, guys. If you're still working on your double unders, it's the last workout of the Open. Don't put too much pressure on you, but then at the same time, use the magic of the Open. Try to unlock as many as you can. If the thruster weight is difficult, which forces you to go into a jerk instead of a push press, also think about what that means for you, and just, it's okay to take a step back and just do a scaled version, okay? For the breakdown of the thrusters, ideally you want to go unbroken throughout the entire 10 rounds if you want to finish at the time that you're probably gunning for. If you ask me what the next break would be, obviously it's going to be a 5-4. If you've been doing CrossFit for a while, then that's your sort of go-to. If you ask me if sets of 3 or 3-3-3 is actually feasible, I will say no. That if that is the case, if you are forced to go into a 3-3-3, the tendency is you're probably working with a weight that is too heavy for it to be even enjoyable. But of course, again, this is your workout, and if you want to do 3s at 95 pounds and 65, then that's completely up to you guys. The breaks of the double unders will also matter. If 35 is hard for you guys to maintain, think about a break that is sustainable, but at the same time timeable. When we say timeable, you've got set number of rests in between each set. 15, 10, 10 is your automatic go-to, or 27, and I'll do the other math, 18. This is something that is more on the divided by 2 side. If you are one of those that's still working on your double unders and your sets are a maximum of 10, that's perfectly fine. Don't freak out, right? We're looking at a 10, 10, an 8, and a 7. So we're giving you guys those numbers. It's just a lot of it is up to you guys with sticking to the plan. The rest in between each of those is about 3 to 5 seconds. You're not just shaking off your legs, you're also shaking off your shoulders. Last thing, breathing. A lot of people, they forget to breathe in both movements because they want to do more repetitions. They tend to forget the breathing cycle, okay? Breathe through your thrusters, relax your forearms, use more of your hips. Breathe through your double unders. Focus at one point in front of you. Focus at like the weirdest person in the room. Just make fun of their eyebrows or something like that, right? And just have fun with it, and don't forget to breathe, okay? Again, let's cap it all off. Good warm up. I know it's a 40-minute time cap, but it's going to be a short workout. Get yourself warm, get your engine running, get yourself loose. And when we say loose, mobility. We've got shoulders, we've got forearms, we've got that rack position. Hip flexors for your thrusters, quad muscles for both movements, and calf muscles for your double unders, right? We've got your pacing and your breaks, how many repetitions you'll be doing at a time, and if you do break, how many seconds of rest at a time. And the last but not the least, breathing. I wish you all the best of luck for the final workout of 17.5, and we won't be seeing you guys anymore next week. So hopefully we'll see you guys in 18.1 during the Reebok CrossFit 2018 Open. From Central Ground CrossFit and the Ground Grown Podcast, my name is Job and Enzo Big Boy behind the camera. We'll see you next year. Peace.